here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Flint Hills. Currently working on plowing underneath the property area here by field 6 and 7. Again, we're going to make this into a field. Since last episode, slept through the night. I've been doing a little bit of more work here since last episode as well. It has finally stopped raining, and we can start harvesting. In fact, course plays back to harvesting on field 10 and field 11. Again, carrots on field 11. They were making progress slowly but surely. I wonder if I put a second truck over that, if that would help. Because, again, that truck has quite a ways to drive when it fills up. That actually might be a benefit here. Where's the combine? Oh, yeah, the combine is over here. We're still making progress slowly but surely. I mean, in case you can't tell, here's why it's taking so long. I've watched the tractor over there. Yeah. And I thought everyone it had something to do with the fact that he was maybe trying to follow the edge of the field, but I don't think that's the case anymore, everyone. You can see he's right out kind of in the middle here, and he's just zigzagging back and forth, 213 mile an hour at the most. So this is why it is taking so long on this field, everyone. I'm tempted to just stop this, to be honest. Everyone just throw auto drive on it and be done with it. We'll be done next episode, no problem, probably. But, course play is working, to be honest. I mean, it is working on the field. I have not had to fix it since last episode. Actually, I think it's been 2 episodes now since I've had to fix it. That's that everyone is downright impressive, if you ask me. So, I mean, yeah, it's sort of working. Sort of. We'll give it sort of at best, right? Yeah, we are destroying a little bit of crop here, everyone. Had the back roller down, raised that up, and then somehow it got lowered back down, and I don't know, whatever. So it should be back up here now again. We are destroying, but a little bit isn't going to hurt. Want to get this plowed under here. And then we need to plow between 6 and 7 as well. Speaking of harvest, everyone, I mentioned here last episode that we'd be setting up auto drive here with a grain cart course. So we're going to start working on that. You know what? This looks like a good spot to park the tractor. We're going to go start working on that here right now. We'll come back to that tractor here probably in a few minutes once we get this going. Also, I enjoy looking at the map and you see all the bales on there. I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, we've got a course play course going already, so that's pretty straightforward. I think most of you folks probably know how to do that if you use course play. We created that last episode. And we'll do our first waypoint. Tell them to drive the course. That should be pretty good. As for the truck here, we do need to back this probably back off of here. That's not going to work so well, is it? Oh, well. And again, reminder, I do already have a course that runs through here. So all we need to do, that's probably not the greatest spot for that waypoint, is it? We might have to shift that over. But all we need to do is start recording, stop the truck there. Start recording probably in about here or so. And I like there's plenty of room along the edge of this field. That's kind of nice. Oh, we'll pull up here a ways. Because, again, what's over here will be part of the field at some point. So, no sense shorting ourselves too much here. Is that too close? I think that'll be fine. Let's create a waypoint here. So, actually, no, before we do that, how have I named my other field waypoints? Field 4 load. Okay, so this will be field 6 and 7 load. We'll probably just call it field 6 load, right? So, yeah, field 6 load. Field 9, yep. Okay, so field 6. We'll just call it field 6. We'll reference it as field 6. It is 6 and 7, but field 6 load. Yeah. And again, however you want to name your courses is purely up to you. This is just how I am naming my courses. Then we're going to have to make it kind of a turnout here. I think I need to do with this field entrance what I've done with some of the other ones, Evan, and make them slightly bigger. Trying to get one more waypoint here. Call that good. Call it good. Stop recording. Again, if you didn't already have existing courses like I have here, you would have to record this all the way to wherever you're unloading at. In my case, Evan, this route here will take us to the unload point. At least it should anyway, I think. So we're just going to connect that up there. And then we need to go connect the other end, where we started recording at here. And then auto drive should know that that is part of the course, or part of the route. I guess technically they're called routes here, everyone, when it comes to auto drive. I'm going to shift that one back to probably there, so that looks pretty good to me. And I might have to change that up as well. Okay, we're going to go field 10 load. Or no, not 10. Field 6 load. Main farm solid dump. Yep, that's good. And we are doing sunflowers. I don't rightly know, again, I wonder if it actually matters if you set this properly or not, but we will. So we turn off edit mode. We're good there. Hit the power button. He should take off, and because of the route, everyone, he should know to turn back around and come back in the right spot. Actually, you know what? I kind of need him to come back before I probably record this, don't I? Probably should. That way I know where the grain cart needs to be. Okay, we'll wait a minute. Auto drive should come back and park itself at the waiting point. This part of it is probably very similar to course play. You create a truck course. You know, take it to the unload point. In this case, I mean, we don't have to record all the way to the unload point because we got an existing route all the way already there, which is kind of nice. But if we didn't, again, I mean, we just have to, you know, record to the unload spot. And then once that truck's back, everyone, we'll create the grain cart course, which again is very simple. We're just going to essentially, I'm going to create a circle course. Just a course that goes in a circle with 2 wait points. A wait point for the unloading and a wait point for, well, literally a wait point. Literally just for waiting. Okay, a couple more passes here too, and we should be able to have this done fairly quickly. Also, we're getting up there on episodes, everyone. I know I mentioned this here a while back, if we continue playing on this series or not. I do plan on probably continuing on with this series, at least just for, I don't know, maybe a couple more weeks yet, everyone. We'll see what's here. Hope you folks are enjoying it. I am really enjoying this map here so far, and a couple more things I like to kind of play around with on here yet so far, right? So, like I said, hope you folks are enjoying the map, because we'll probably be playing on here for just a little bit yet. Unless, of course, your folks are really not liking the map, well, then you let me know in the comments, and we'll maybe switch maps. But at least for now, we're going to stick with this one. That's kind of the plan. Also, I know last time I mentioned this, I think a lot of folks made some suggestions for new maps. I know Mercer County came up a couple of times, and I forget the name of the other map, but there was like 2 maps that came up quite a bit. And obviously at this point I haven't really made a decision. There is one map we possibly might play on, still debating on it, but we'll have to see once here. Might be a bit of a surprise for you folks. We'll have to see once. No guarantees on that though yet. And no hints either. I know, terrible. No hints. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Also, when I am working on trying to record a couple of auto drive tutorials. If you folks would like anything specific with auto drive, let me know and we'll see what we can do. I know the unloading with a grain cart has definitely been very much requested. So we'll try to hopefully maybe this week I want to see if I get time here. We'll record a couple of videos on how to use auto drive for unloading a grain cart. Now, auto drive for grain carting, I guess, essentially I should say. Because not only is auto drive unloading the grain cart, it's also using the grain cart to fill up at the combine. Again, I'm fairly straightforward here, especially when you compare it to course play. I would say, or to some extent, even arguing auto drive is maybe simpler. To some extent, you do have to maybe record a couple of, oh, the truck's back too. A couple of additional, well, really one additional weight point, I suppose. When it comes to course play, course play uses the start-stop point kind of as your weight point. You don't necessarily have that so much with auto drive per se, but okay, course play, bugger off. We are not using you. You are fired. Fired. Okay, and I don't know that it rightly matters where you create the waypoint. I just usually kind of create it across from the truck. Back to the recording mode. We're going to hit recording here. And basically just create like a, not really so much of a circle, more of an oval type course, I guess you could say, everyone. Just create an oval that goes around here. And just be mindful of collisions. Auto drive does seem to be particularly good at looking out for collisions, so. Okay. Also, with auto drive on, you typically want to be further forward than what you need to be, because auto drive should detect where it needs to unload. So just keep that in mind. You can be a little further forward. It's not going to hurt, or it shouldn't hurt anyway. Also, what did I call these waypoints here? Oh, come on now. No, not the field 4 load. Oh, what is this one? This was the field 4 wait point. Field 9 cart unload. So this will be field 6 cart unload. Field 6 cart unload. Great for that. Again, just trying to keep my naming the same for all the fields, everyone. Then, you know, that way, hopefully, it'll kind of make sense. Oh, and you know what? We need... I cannot see where we ended at. Silo, where is the height here? Pathfinding, yes, there we go. Above track. Perfect. Oh, did it start? No, it's still recording yet. Okay, good. Because we're in a field, I can't see where the line is there. We'll just click that. That might come in handy for you folks as well. Okay, and that should be pretty good. We'll stop there. Connect that one with that one. Make sure they're connected in the right direction. Again, the arrows indicate direction. You want to make sure they're all facing the same direction. And then we'll add a wait point. So field 6. Cart. Oh, cart. Cart. Wait. Yeah. And then we can set those back down here. By the way, I don't need them ground level. That's fine. And then we'll set this as the field 10 cart wait. So this is, again, where the cart will wait. Maybe. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to wait here, but that's just essentially the wait point if it needs to wait. And then where it's going to unload at, which is the field 10 cart unload. And we should be good to go. Pretty sure the combine's probably full already, if I had to guess. At least I hope it is, because not, we're getting probably... Actually, that's probably... We should check the yield on this. Waiting for call. Oh, you know what? We also, everyone, need to go over to the combine here. We forgot to do this. And set you as the same waiting point as the cart. So whatever the cart is set on, everyone, you need to have the combine set on it. Maybe. And I say maybe, everyone, because it doesn't necessarily always seem to apply. If the combine is close enough, everyone, the wait point is not necessarily. Now you see, it looks like he is heading this way. So we should be all set. Out of curiosity, everyone, how is the yield looking on this field here? How's the yield looking on the rest of the fields, for that matter? pH is good, I think. I think that's good pH. Yes, yield looks like it's doing pretty good over there. 125%. Excellent. Again, I'm definitely worth the time to maybe make some effort, make sure the lime and pH... Well, lime and pH are the same, I guess. The lime and the nitrogen on your field are in good shape, before you harvest it, if possible anyway. You'll definitely benefit from that. Field 4 was good. Speaking of which, I can probably clear the yield on field 4. Field 10's not too shabby. And field 11 with the carrots. I mean, the carrots are just absolute poop. Speaking of carrots, are we still working over here yet? Looks like we are. Nice. Yeah, again, everyone, Auto Drive's doing a great job over there. Courseplay is busy derping it up over here. So far, I haven't actually had to fix it, everyone. So that's, that's a pretty good sign there, if you ask me. And we are almost in the process of loading down here. Perfect. Oh, yeah, much smaller header. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of space here between this header and the combine. Oh, tractor. Yeah, right. Between the combine and the tractor, there's a lot of space. Of course, I probably wouldn't appreciate that space. I have to say, again, I'm on the John Deere X9. Definitely one of the probably better combines if you're going to be trying out the 60-foot header. It seems to work halfway decent. At least with, automated tools like Auto Drive and Courseplay. Although, again, I'm going to just keep in mind Courseplay mileage may vary significantly. 4960 slipping. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he's not slipping anymore. 4960 is doing the baling, by the way. Hoping everyone by next episode that they'll be done. And we're going to give the baling mode a try here. I've not tried that mode at all yet. So we'll see if we can figure that out and see what is required. apparently everyone Courseplay has the ability to automatically detect and pick up fails on the field. The only thing I'm not sure about, Evan, is what sort of loaders are supported. I got to look into that and see what they actually use, like auto load trailers, or do we got to use the in-game ones? Are both of them supported? One of them supported? Neither of them supported? Does it even work? Being Courseplay, it won't surprise me if it doesn't work at all, you know. So yeah, we'll have to figure that part out. Not entirely sure what, again, like I said, what type of auto loaders or what type of bale loaders are supported by Courseplay. Okay, does it for that section. Let's head over here and we'll get the little grassy strip here between 6 and 7, which again, it's just a grassy strip, so nothing to it per se. Yeah, again, there's something wrong with this cultivator slash plow here. Doesn't let you pull any faster than this, unfortunately. As I've said before, from LR Modding, seems like he makes some really cool stuff. Just, you know, maybe needs a little more tweaking, a little more air checking on his part. Might be a good start. His mods do seem to be a little bit air prone, shall we say. By the way, again, everyone, don't forget, if you haven't already done so, give the video a thumbs up there. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that there as well. And turn on the bell notifications. And, of course, sharing the video always helps as well and very much appreciated. Looks like Field 6 is like one notch out from Field 7. Oh, well, one notch wider. Close enough. Okay, there we go. Just wanted enough room there, everyone, to make a nice easy turn into it. And then we'll start going down the long ways here. 49.60 is slipping again. Maybe I should go check on that. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we quite have the width to get this all in one pass. Make 2 passes on that. That's fine. How are we looking there? 49.60? Oh, you're stuck on a bale. Okay. Probably a good thing I checked. But we're stuck on a couple of bales. Fine. Just reprocess that one there, of course. Okay. Yeah, this might be a bit of a problem, isn't it, everyone? Because, yeah, auto drive presumably... Oh, my goodness. What is he doing? I'm sorry, not auto drive. Course, that one is going to be going up and down the field now. Bailing, you kind of want the headlands last, which, again, that's not how I set up this course, everyone. So, Courseplay is literally just going down the field here, destroying all those bales as fast as it can, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. Really? Well, we'll just fix it again if it gets stuck. He seems to be blowing his way through them. Good enough. Did I lower the snout? I did not. Now I did. Okay, we'll see if we can read some comments here in a moment. Landshire Farmer was saying, you, man, just make me laugh. So much great videos. And I'm sure, of course, they really loves you, too. Yeah, I'm sure, of course, they really loves me, too, everyone. No, because the feelings there definitely would not be mutual on that one. Again, as I've said before, me and Course, but we not on speaking terms. Not on speaking terms at all. Rusty was asking, where do you find mods once you're in the game? The shop. I'm assuming this is what Rusty is asking. So once you download a mod, put it in your mod folder, you start your save game, it'll ask you if you want to activate that mod on the mod activation screen, so make sure you activate it there. Once the mod is active, let's just assume it's a tractor, everyone. You will then find that modded tractor in, you know, one, it depends if it's a small, large, or medium tractor, you'll find it in one of those categories. Why it says it's a 9420 RX. Yeah, I don't know when it's a 9620, but whatever. The other one says it's a 9620. Hetero CV60 left an excellent comment here. I think the harvester was lost. So far as I understand it, you can't completely replace Courseplay with GPS or auto drive. Auto drive looks like a winner. Courseplay and GPS, I would say, are kind of like different. Yes, you can use GPS for going up and down the field. Everyone, I don't need this on here because we're not using it. Turn it off. GPS requires you to still do the work yourself, like we were doing back plowing there, everyone. We still had to basically be in the tractor ourselves. We can't, get out of the tractor. As soon as you get out of the tractor with GPS, it stops. You need to hire a worker or something at that point, right? So GPS, Evan, you still have to do the work yourself. Courseplay, when you're using field work mode, everyone, obviously you can get out. I'm not in the combine there, or the baling tractor, the other combine, or actually the other potato harvester. I'm not in any of that equipment, right, everyone? So you don't need to be in that for Courseplay to work. You need to set it up, of course, but once you're out of it, once Courseplay's going, depending on what it's doing, it should stay going. So again, Courseplay and GPS, they're like completely different levels, if you ask me. Completely different tools, I guess you could say. I'm not sure how else to better put that. And again, going to Hetro's point here, no, unfortunately, you can't quite completely replace Courseplay just as of yet. The Courseplay fieldwork mode still comes in handy, and I'm not aware there's a good replacement for it here yet. If there was one, I would sure be trying it, and Courseplay would be headed to the largest dumpster fire as fast as I can find it. And I'd be happy to continue fueling the dumpster fire. Bill was saying, I discovered if you set the reverse speed to greater than 3 miles per hour, the grain cart is then able to move out of the way and the combine doesn't hit it when unloading, or it has to cut in to make room for the tractor. This is all good, Bill. Makes sense. I haven't changed it yet. Again, I haven't had to fix Courseplay the last 2 episodes here, everyone, so that's, good. But yeah, what Bill says there makes sense. The only comment I have on that, everyone, why does Courseplay not, detect, implement this, make sure this doesn't happen in the first place? It doesn't seem like rocket science here. The combine should be, checking to make sure that, the grain cart is not going to be in the way. And or the Courseplay developers should have it set that there is enough of a time delay for the grain cart to get out of the way. Not like Courseplay's winning any speed records, which again, very, very much surprised me. I thought hands down Courseplay would be faster, but, and maybe if we had a non-articulated tractor, maybe it would be. I don't know, but at least what we got going on field 10 there, one Courseplay is not faster, not even close. I think we can get turned around here. Yeah, there we go. We got it. Got it. Steven was saying if you use the lands mode, it adds some realistic feel. Slightly helps Courseplay. Still haven't got auto drive to work with the grain cart. Does anyone have a video out? Yes. Steven was one of the ones asking about this. So hopefully there, Steven, you watch this video, get kind of the basic. Again, it's what I would consider, once you get the hang of it, very simple to use auto drive for that. Especially if you have already existing routes. And again, as far as the grain cart goes, you basically just create an oval type course, 2 waypoints, one for waiting and one for unloading. Ohio Farmer was saying, this is not fair. The red cart is on Courseplay. Green tractor, red cart is not right. Gotta love Randy's reaction at 21:12. The green combine hated the red cart. That's why he crashed into him. Yes, that does make sense, Ohio Farmer. That does make sense. Yeah, of course, I can't stand the red grain cart. Evan was saying, I believe auto drive will win by a mile. Well, Evan, you are definitely right. course, this is a couple episodes later. Auto drive is been done for 2 episodes? 3 episodes now? Course play's still working over there. Mainly because it was stopped there the one time. And I wanted to show you folks what had happened there, so I didn't get it going there. Well, auto drive kind of kept working a little bit. Although, again, in all fairness, auto drive was actually really wasn't auto drive that was stuck. Course play was stuck. Again, wasn't course play's fault on field 4-1. That was just because of a mound of straw that was holding up course play there. So, again, that really wasn't particularly anyone's fault. Speaking of that field, I will have to definitely run a cultivator across it when we're done. Just make sure that straw pile gets cleaned up, doesn't happen again. That was rather annoying. Yeah, I see the combines coming around the field here again for another pass. Good to see, good to see. And as I've mentioned before, at least when it comes to auto drive, hopefully you folks can probably tell we're definitely getting a lot more work done here. At least it feels like it to me anyway, everyone. A lot more work done here as of late, thanks to auto drive and the much less derpiness that course play has. Let's see, Brinkino Gaming. Probably poorly mispronounced his name. Says nice video. Thank you very much for that. Kerosene, and here we go. Yep, course play being course play. Twice in a row. I'm with you. If auto drive or something else comes up with fieldwork mode, that is course play in file 13. Yes, it's going to move course play to file 13. Okay, got him. Yep. If auto drive or something else comes up with a fieldwork mode, then course play is going to file 13. Also says morning. File 13, maybe for those who don't know the reference for that one, is the trash can. That is known as file 13. Christopher saying good morning. Okay, there we go. Turn that off, fold that up, fold that one up as well. Also, let's make sure we turn off the allow plowing here. Shit, there we go. Limit to the fields. And we'll have to remember, once we're done with harvesting this field, we'll have to delete that harvesting course out. Because, again, now the field will be field 6 and 7. I made sure when I generated that course before I plowed this together. That way, the course by course should only cover field 6. It won't be the end of the world if we went over 7, I guess. Or necessarily even this area. Just doesn't make sense, too. Because, yeah, there's nothing there to harvest, right? You know what, real quick, before I forget, because we are going to need this at some point. No, I should probably also throw a second truck on this. See if we can do a quick landscaping job here. Smooth that out a little bit. Smooth that out a little bit. Crank up the strength here a little bit. Smooth that. And let's see, is it that button? No. X, yes, there we go. And we want a little bit of grass. We'll just plop some grass down there. Plop some grass down there. Yeah. And then real quick over on this one here's, oh boy, oh, too far. And widen this one out as well. Oh, a little bit of grass in the road. Okay, close enough. Okay, well, anyway, on that note, I think with that, we're going to wrap this episode up here. If folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.